Hello, TEWMS News. Today we're going to be interviewing Catalina Ahrens about her experience with bullying in her school. So, first off, I bet many people have been wondering, why in the first place did you decide to help Elliot and Russell with constructing the bully lab? Well, I thought they were two very nice people trying to change the world, and I just wanted to be a part of it. Helping people is makes me really happy, and I love to help people whenever I can. Another thing is, how did you feel when you were being bullied by Bethany? Was it a good experience, bad? Did it help you learn anything maybe? Well, it's never good to be brought down with those type of comments repetitively. I know that it's just not the thing to do, and yes, I did learn that you should never do these type of things to anyone. So, as we all know, you broadcasted your story on Kidnet. How did you feel when you heard about people reading your story and communicating with others about it? Well, I really felt like a change was made, that people were recognizing that this is a problem and that this is not just something that is fantasized, but something that is real and that goes on in everyday life. Now, I know that you wrote that story hoping that you could tell lots of people, but when Mr. Dallas told you you could broadcast this to the whole school, did it elevate your hopes maybe? I mean, it did. Like I said before, bringing this to the light is good. And as they say, the more the merrier. The more people that know about my story, the better. Now, people were comparing you to Anne Frank. Do you think you see yourself as someone that could be compared to Anne Frank? Well, I didn't do anything as great as Anne Frank, but in a smaller scale, I did. We both told our stories and made a difference in the world. Another thing, did you feel just high amounts of confidence when people were actually sitting by you, talking to you? Well, yeah, when you feel invisible, it's almost depressing. And people recognizing my existence gives you the mindset that you need to know that people actually know who you are and you're not just another kid in the school. I know you're all about telling children about the bullying problems in your school, but did you feel like Elliot's story helped? It, to me, reinforced the fact that bullying is a problem. Yes, it had some minor flaws, but it really showed that bullying is not just a one incident, it's many. Now, I know you want to learn more about bullying and who's getting bullied, how you can help stop it, but were you at all surprised when stories came in from Kidnet from other kids? Not many people like to tell their stories, so I was a bit surprised. Some people are scared to tell it or just don't want anyone to know about their bullying incidents. Now, you said how Elliot's story helped reinforce your point, but do you believe that the stories that were coming in from Kidnet from other kids helped also reinforce your point? I mean, the more cases of something that is a problem, it makes it more believable. It shows repetition. It shows that this was not just one incident that happened to me. It's incidents that are happening to many people. So now this is something everyone's been wondering. Is it, when you published your story, did the situation with Bethany improve at all? It did. I mean, she stayed away from me and just minded her own business. I was really at a peace of mind. And I mean, I felt like things were not going great, but they were sort of settling. Now, I know when you went to the movie with Elliot and Russell, you came out crying because you just really miss your mother. Was it hard to be far away from her with no connection or being able to talk to her? Of course. I loved her very much, and being away from her was hard. I mean, it's never good to be away from your family for so long. Now, obviously, I know people have made fun of you and done terrible things, but do you have any comments on the piece of paper and things that said the cat and her rats? Why, yes, I do. It was a ridiculous and terrible thing to do. We took it as motivation to move forward, though. We knew that this would help reinforce our point that bullying is real. Did you feel any excitement when your mom replied to your email? Yes, it showed me that I could contact my mom and that I could retain a stable relationship with her. Being able to talk to your mom when she's been away so long really gives you some confidence. Was there any doubt that the story talking about a kid writing Bethany's essay was a lie? No, at the moment we felt there was truth in the story. We felt that we could stop Bethany with this story once and for all. When you talked to Miss Capelli about the revealer, did you really see her side? Well, yes, I saw it, but I didn't agree with it. Bringing this topic to the light is the right thing to do and is something that needs to be addressed in this school. And not only this school, but every school. Now, I know that when you posted the story about Bethany cheating on her essay, did you have any regrets when her dad confronted you guys? Totally. We realized that we should have not posted the story and that we should have kept it a secret. But, we just wanted to prove our point, and that time we really should have just kept that story a secret. Did you feel bad for why did you feel bad for Bethany? I mean, she wasn't very nice to you. Yes, she did torment me, but no one deserves false rumors being spread about them, especially when it could affect your education and things coming forward in the future. Now, one day at lunch, we understand that you said your lunch was American. What does that mean to you? Well, it just wasn't like lunch in the Philippines. We had an afternoon snack called merienda. Lunch isn't complete without it. Now, we know how you did not like Bethany very much. Was it painful to write that apology to Bethany? We didn't know the story was fake. It was painful, but I believe that what we did was wrong. We shouldn't have spread those rumors about her, even if she sort of deserved it. Were you surprised? Were you surprised that your exhibit was popular? Knowing that your exhibit was interesting, did you still think it was going to attract as much attention as this? It is an interesting topic, but we didn't think it would be this popular. Exposing children to what they were doing is not the greatest subject for the bullies to learn about. I was surprised that it got as much attention, but it was a real confidence booster for all the kids that were getting bullied. Thank you. That will wrap up our interview with Catalina Ahrens. Goodbye and see you next time.